Hey believer, there's what God has said about you. There's what God wants you to know about His will for you. Whatever God has said about you remains the truth, even when it seems not to go the way God has said it. Dear believer, what God said stands. If He has called you holy, I know there are things you do that do not seem holy. It doesn't change the fact that God has said you are holy. So what do you do in situations when you find yourself making mistakes? You don't just start saying, look at me, they said I'm holy, a holy person like me doing. No, should you then start saying, I am holy, even in this bad thing I did? The point is this: your holiness is a nature given to you by Christ. So you find yourself walking in the nature of the flesh, the former man who is dead. Note, he is dead. A dead person has no control over you. Yes. So what you see manifesting are just those old things, the habits that have been formed. Because your body did not change, your spirit did not kill this body. It was the spirit man, the old man who died, right? So the things you've been doing with this body, the unholy things you've been doing, if you do not intentionally walk in what God has said you are, you will find yourself being slave in the flesh to your mind instead of being slave to the righteousness in your spirit. You must understand who you are, so that when you find yourself behaving in the manner of the old man, you can be able to bring yourself back, right? You can be able to receive God's grace, not to start feeling condemned, not to start giving yourself the more to sin because you feel, I'm already a sinner, what is there? I should have been. See, it is a process. You see, salvation is a done deal in the spirit. The only thing you do is to receive it. But when it comes to spiritual growth, it is continuous. It is a process. It is a renewing of the mind. It is not a renewed state of the mind. Your spirit is in a state of renewal. It is already renewed. But the mind is going through a process of renewal. What is required of you in that light is to say just exactly what God has said about you. Remember and reckon that you are God's child. You are God's holy child, God's righteous child. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 21. You are the righteousness of God in Christ Jesus. 1 Peter 2, right, says that you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people. You have been created to show for the praises of God. So believer, learn to separate these two, that you are saved, right, and then you are growing.